Oh my goodness, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Good morning. Hi, welcome back to my channel. We've had such a lovely day so far. I absolutely love starting my day off like we did today. Going to the farmer's market, getting some flowers, a little coffee. I picked up a treat while we were there, which we can have later. This is the first fall in my new apartment, which makes me so excited. If you guys are new here, I moved back to the USA early this year and I got an apartment earlier this summer, and now we're transitioning into fall. So I thought for this video, I could just show you guys some of the ways I'm really embracing fall in my apartment. We're finally going to be hanging up curtains because we need to make this place cozier. We are going to be finally unboxing more of the stuff that I sent over from Korea, because a lot of that stuff is like fall and winter clothing that just like needs to get put in my closet because the temperature is definitely cooling down here. Anyways, I just want to pop on and say hi. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, join our family. I'm also very active these days on TikTok and Instagram, so feel free to follow me over there if you want to. But okay, these boxes have been staring at me for literally months, so it's time. Got my little box cutter ready. We're gonna rip them open, get through it quickly, and it's gonna feel so much better to have some extra cleared space in our living room after. Oh my goodness, the boxes, you guys, are no more. They're not over here and they're not over there. It's actually really easy to take care of that because there wasn't a ton of stuff. But here's the bag of fall clothing, fall/winter clothing that I took out. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and wash all this stuff, and then later we're gonna do a little closet switch out, and I'm gonna get a lot of this stuff hung up and we will put some of the summer stuff away. We are now going to hop onto our trusty old Pinterest. I want to figure out what kind of curtains I want to get. Also, I would really like to order a coffee table as soon as possible. You guys know how it is, like when you're decorating a new place starting from scratch. Like I literally didn't have any furniture to bring into this apartment. It can just be a little bit overwhelming to try to pick something out. But luckily, we can always go on Pinterest and get some inspo. Okay, but don't we just love when an already great day continues to get greater? I just got 2 unexpected packages in that I completely forgot were coming. This is a whole bunch of kitchen organization stuff, which is perfect timing because we can just do this like now in this video. I want to take a couple of my fall spices and put them in just like some nicer looking jars. And then I also got like a organizer for some snacks just because they're kind of getting like a little bit messy in my cupboard. So yay, adding this to our plan this afternoon. And then you guys, I cannot emphasize how much, like back when I lived abroad, I used to get so jealous when I would see people do snack hauls, specifically seasonal snack hauls or like extra healthy snack hauls, because I, at the time, like couldn't get my hands on stuff like that. So I'm just so freaking excited to have access to all the fun snacks now that I'm living in the USA again. I ordered all of these off of Thrive Market, and I want to give a huge thank you to Thrive Market for partnering with me on this video. If you haven't heard of them, Thrive Market is an online member-based grocery store, and they have thousands and thousands of grocery, household products, personal care products to choose from that are all the highest of quality. You guys know I've actually been like very open about this on my channel. I'm a budget shopper when it comes to my groceries, and I also am very much like an online grocery shopper. It's just so much easier for my lifestyle. I don't like to drive that much, but actually it's cheaper. I feel like I kind of hacked the system, and I have such a low grocery bill just because I know where online to shop. And Thrive Market is the service I use to get a lot of my just like daily kitchen things, and also the really fun snacks like what I'm going to show you in this video. But overall, like, they just make it so much easier to pick the healthier option because they vet everything that gets put on their website. All right, so I just got a couple cans of butternut squash. I love to make soup, but it's also really nice just having some on hand. Some protein pasta. I wanted to get the macaroni style because it's really good for like casseroles this time of year. Finally gonna give beef broth a try. I've heard so many benefits from it, so just got this little carton to start out with. Finally trying this popcorn, which I've been eyeing for such a long time. Got some salted caramel rice cakes. These will be really good for dessert or just like a fun weekend breakfast. Some turkey sticks, super good for protein. If you spend a certain amount, you get some free gifts. So these were mine. I love these little bars so much. And then these last two, I'm so excited. Ever since New York, I've just been in a pistachio mood. It's that time of year. This is gonna be so fun. We might actually just use this to make ourselves a little latte soon. And then these, like a crunchy cinnamon moment. I have to. These are cinnamon sugar twists made with avocado oil, gluten-free, non-GMO, and vegan. Oh man, oh, what have I done? Literally tastes like a churro. Genuinely cannot explain how excited I am to have access to a store like Thrive Market now that I am back living in the States. You get free shipping on orders over $49. You don't have to like tip a delivery driver. And also I want to mention, when you shop on their website, it is so nice because they have so many different filters. So whether you're vegan or you're keto, or you're trying to eat less sugar, you can basically filter whatever you're searching for. They literally have like over 90 filters to choose from. Click the link in my description box or go to thrivemarket.com/AdrienneHill to receive 30% off your first order and a free gift when you join Thrive Market today. You guys know how much I love all the good, healthy things while also maintaining balance, and I really do think Thrive Market is such a great service for just like maintaining that kind of lifestyle. All right, let's go make ourselves a little pistachio latte. I cannot wait to try this. And we're gonna do some kitchen organizing, and then we are gonna have a nice cozy evening in. Gonna make some soup. Gonna be a grand old time. Wow. So good. You guys, this looks so amazing. We gotta give this a try because I have no idea how garlic bread is gonna be with perilla. Okay, let's first try the soup. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is the most fall Saturday night ever. Wow, you guys have got to make this. And also I wanted to mention, you can bulk make soups if you just prep a bunch of it and then you cook it all and then you freeze it in individual like Tupperware containers. That way you can just pull it out of the freezer if you get home from work and you are just not in the mood to cook. I actually did that the other evening when I got back from the airport. I just had my soup ready to go. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy this fan-frickin-tabulous dinner, and then we're gonna snuggle up on the couch. I have a fall dessert that I got this morning after the farmer's market, and we're just gonna watch TV and just have ourselves a nice little night. I'm really excited to laugh because Sex and the City is just so funny.
I'm a single 38-year-old woman still hoping to get married. I don't want to know the truth.
Hi guys, good morning. It's actually been a couple days since I saw you because, plot twist, I got a little cold. I'm completely better now. I think my voice is still a little bit shot, but I got a little mini cold. I was only like coldish for one day, but you know how it is. Like the day before you're not feeling super great, and then the day after you're also not feeling great, but feeling great now. So yeah, that's some real life for you. But it's okay, we took a rest and now we are back to regularly scheduled programming. I am so excited because we're gonna go thrifting for the first time since I moved back to the States. I did go to like one clothing consignment store, but I wouldn't really call that thrifting, because when I say thrifting, I'm talking like budget, okay? Like we're not looking for expensive things today. We are looking for some nice little budget things we can bring into our home. You guys know I'm rather slow to fill my home with things because I just like, I don't know, I have a bit of a picky taste, and you know, what's the rush in my opinion? What's the rush? But I'm very open to finding a couple of cute things to bring into my house today. I'm not going in like super high hopes because you guys know how thrift stores can be. Like sometimes it's a vibe and sometimes it's not. But there's only one way to find out what the thrifting scene is like where I live. So I literally just went on the Maps app, I typed in thrift store, and we're just gonna go to a random one. I haven't even really researched it, so it might be a dud or it could end up being great. But either way, I'm ready for the adventure. Do a little bit of highlight. All right, makeup is done. Also, I wanted to say a moment for the cardigan. I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon when it comes to clothes, just like basics, and a lot of the stuff I get, I return it because it ends up not like being good quality. This cardigan, I was blown away. I think it was only $20 to $25, but I'm gonna link it. For fall this year, I've been loving just wearing simple black pants, a cardigan, and a white shirt under, just for those like intro days to fall where it's still kind of warm out. It's like with a little necklace, some gold hoops. It just makes me feel so put together. Oh, and the headband, like I really do feel put together. And it's interesting because for the longest time, I never really liked how I looked in these styles of cardigans, but I guess as I get older, my sense of style just changes a little bit, and nowadays I'm really loving it. So I got this in like a few different colors. I will link it. Is it weird? You guys, that was probably the best, most successful thrift store trip I have ever had. Like when I say most successful, I mean the fact that I walked in there thinking I was not gonna find anything, and then the way I came out with this big box of stuff. I'm so happy. And can we also talk about the fact that that thrift store was actually cheap? I spent 20 bucks on all of this. So let me show you what I got. And then also, guess what? My coffee table has arrived. It got delivered while I was out, and I really did not think it was gonna come today. So that is a pleasant surprise. So we'll have to get that put together. All right, so let me show you what I got. I got this glass cup just for making lattes and stuff in. It's just always fun to have, you know, a couple new glasses to switch up the routine. I need like just a couple more cute, fun decorations, like functional decor in my house. So I found this, and it's got the marble bottom, and then you can put the tea light candle in there. And I just thought like I could put this in so many different spots in my house, and it was $3. This bowl was just screaming fall, whether I want to use it for like entertaining or just like making myself a little snack bowl. I can obviously use it throughout the whole year, not just fall, but definitely is giving off the fall vibes. And then I found these two matching frames, and I want to get more frames hung up on my walls, and I thought having a couple matching ones could maybe help get that process started. In honor of baking season being here, I got a little cupcake muffin tray for $1 because I realized I don't have one of those. I found this picture frame of Judy Garland, who plays Dorothy in Wizard of Oz, and I just thought this looked so elegant. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna keep this photo of her in the frame, but I do really like this old classic look. So I might end up replacing this with like a old photo of my grandma, like, you know, like a glamour shot, or maybe I'll do like one of my mom or something, definitely like a woman in my life. but I did think this was really cute. All right, that's everything I got. Let's give this coffee table a try with getting it built. I did want to mention, I'm not entirely sure like if I'm even gonna like it. I got it because I knew that if I didn't, it would have sat in the back of my head and I would have wondered like, what would it look like if I would have gotten it? So we're gonna build it. If I don't love it, I'm gonna send it back. I was really unsure as to if I wanted to get a rectangular or a square, like bigger square coffee table. So I went with the rectangular one. We'll see how this looks. Oh my goodness, look at what we have. So it is a few hours later now. As you can tell, it's nighttime. And I got the table set up. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this, but when I initially put it here, I was like, I don't really know if I like it because it just felt so different having something in this space. But as the hours and as the day has gone on, it has very much grown on me. I also sent a photo of it to my best friend who does real estate furniture staging for houses that are like going up for sale and stuff. And she told me that she was like obsessed with it and she thinks it adds so much warmth to my house. And I agree, I do think it adds so much warmth. So I think for now, we're gonna keep it. I got this off Wayfair. I know it's also on a couple other websites, but I will just link the exact one that I got down in the description. And as far as the things I'm going to put on it, that is gonna give me another reason to go thrifting because I wanna get like a nice big white book or two to stack right here. I just have like a small one right here to kind of like improvise. And then I'm gonna have to put something here, maybe a small plant. And then I've also decided I wanna have some pops of magenta in here. I know that sounds like super different, but I think the browns and the greens will mix really well with magenta and it'll add some fun brightness to the place. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is our curtains. So I mentioned at the beginning of this video how excited I was to put curtains up. And I just want to prove to you guys, I did buy them. My handyman who was planning on coming over today had to reschedule. So he's gonna come early next week and we're gonna hang the curtains up. But I did want to ask you guys, what color are you thinking? Because I actually ordered these beige linen ones. Now I'm wondering if I should do something darker than this beige. Can you guys see? Do you think I should do drapes that are darker or what? The main things I'm now on the hunt for my living room now would be a nice big piece of art for above my sofa, and I have a good thing in mind of what I think I'm gonna do. It's like kind of more photography art. One accent chair I'm thinking, and then I need some kind of plant. So just those three things, and then I think this place will be good to go. Well, I think that is pretty much everything I intended to show in this video. Obviously, there's still a lot more that I want to do around here, so be on the lookout for more apartment themed videos. I am just most certainly excited and ready for some cozy weather, and I can't wait to have so many cozy nights here in this house with you guys. So thank you for being here. I love you so much. If you're still watching until the end, comment below the squirrel emoji because that one is so cute. All right, that's it guys. I love you so much and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye y'all.